Hello, Mansi. Just give. Hello.
Hi, Chinmay.
Just give me some time. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's okay. And also let him know that there is only one speaker. The other person, Dr. Lucy, said that she is not available today, but if we could schedule her some other time.
Yeah, yeah. I just saw the messages you kept.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And the thing is, like, we don't have the videos of the other, like, other.
Michelle, right? Michelle will play her own video. That is not a problem.
Okay.
She can play, but the thing is, yeah, we just want to make sure. Okay, but then we'll only have one speaker. Then we can't do panel discussion. We can, but I'll let him decide. I'll whatever y'all
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, hi, Michelle. Hi.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very anxious that there's no one on track 2.
So I just told Chinmay, and she's talking to Dr. Yugandhar. They are figuring it out
Okay.
as we speak.
Whew. It's not a good way to wake up in the morning with 40 messages on WhatsApp, and it's just panic station. Oh my goodness.
I know what you mean. Like in India, we are like people are very talkative on WhatsApp. So, and I do a lot of work in India. So I would wake up in the morning literally with 400 messages, 200 to 400 messages. And I would be like, wait, what is it? Like someone just tell me in a minute happening. And then now I go through them so fast. I'm like, I've
Yes, I'm
developed
sure.
WhatsApp speed reading.
Nancy, may I just pause here for a minute? I just need to go back. I still don't have the certificates and the profiles
Michelle,
for...
you do what you need to. I will keep you
Thank you,
updated.
Tam.
You do what you, yeah.
Perfect.
You
Thank
can
you.
just you can just come up at your exact time and we will be good. Okay.
Thank you. Mansi, can I ask a question? You're on mute.
Yes.
Thank you. So with you're receiving the certificates for the presenters.
I don't have any certificates. They put it on yesterday.
They put it on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Because I've been
Michelle, just relax. If the certificates, it's okay.
Either we have the certificates. We have the certificates.
Yeah, they have the certificates, Michelle.
Do. Okay. I know. I was thinking for my next for track.
Oh, for your next session. Because they have it, right, Chinmay? The track 2 people.
Yeah, even they do have it.
Yeah, they will be having it, Michelle.
We have arranged like in the proper order.
That's okay. Thank you. That's good. I'll be back.
The world united. Earth is the one, truth is the one. We are one, so let's be united. Shambhala, 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 shambhala. Hey. Ahimsa. Hello. Earth is one, truth is one. We are one, So let's be united. Where we can find the truth of life, the joy and the peace and the love in the universe. The world united. Truth is one, we are one. Truth is one, so let's be united. Ahimsa, and we are the light shining bright. So let's unite, let's be united. The joy and the peace and the love in the universe. Ooh, the world united, love alive, the joy, the peace and the love. The world united. Everybody clap their hands. The world united.
So hi, pranam everybody, and welcome to the Third World Parliament of Spirituality. We are in day 3. This is track 3, and today we are bringing you the finest spiritual wisdom from the continent of Australia. So today our first speaker is Michelle Reinhardt, and she's the founder of Entrepreneurs Globally Unite and Unlocking Your Inner Power. So Michelle's work is the culmination of decades of remembering and unlocking the key to the quantum field. She takes people by hand and leads them safely to their hearts, unlocking their unique potential, using quantum hypnosis and assistance of the angelic realm. She is the founder of Entrepreneurs Globally Unite and Freedom the Quantum Way, and the creator of 4 Steps to Freedom and Awakening the Energy Within. We are so delighted to present Michelle. I have gotten to know her over the past week, and I know that even in that short time, I could feel my own unique potential opening up even more. Just honored and joyous to welcome Michelle. Welcome, Michelle.
Nancy, thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Michelle, could you play your recorded video?
I can.
So Michelle, while you're sharing that, I wanted to share yesterday in the track 2, I actually had a breakthrough thanks to you, and we had a technical snag, and I remembered you, and I just had a mindful moment with everybody. And it was really fun and spontaneous, and thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Okay, let me just give me a thumbs up if the sounds, can you hear me?
Not yet. I can see you.
Okay, let me just share computer sound, and we are good to go.
Hello, special souls. I'm Michelle Reinhardt. I'm a spiritual coach, a quantum hypnosis practitioner, angelic Reiki master, amongst other things. Today, it's a pleasure to be joining into this gorgeous portal of awakeners. And I'd love to invite you just to join with me to take a beautiful few deep breaths to connect in, just breathing in love, And just breathe out everything else. And just allow yourself to come and settle into your body with me, because I'm going to speak to you about awakening your energy centers within. I didn't realize how vital the role of a healthy energy system reflected into my life. And once I started working with the energy centers with the help of my guides and my team, whom I'm eternally grateful for, and you can probably feel them here with us now because we are connected. As we are connected to our mind, our body, and our soul as one powerful mechanism, we're also connected to the earth, to the heavens. We're also connected to each other, which is the whole point of this unity consciousness movement. And there's a couple of ways that you can have and maintain a healthy energy system, because we are energy beings here having a human experience. I know you would have heard that so many times. Our brain, as beautiful as it is, can't take us into the spiritual realms because it doesn't know how. Our heart does, as does our energy portals, or our chakras, as you probably more commonly know them. Our energy centers are what I help people with, and our portals connect us to both heaven and earth, the upper three to heaven and the lower three to earth. And of course we have our beautiful connector right here in the heart. Each chakra also governs particular parts of our body as well as our endocrine system. Everything from survival issues at our root chakra, which I'll talk more about shortly, right up to our connection at the crown. And of course everything in between. But in particular, I want to share today how much my life shifted completely when I understood and cleared and engaged and activated my lower energy centers, my root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. These are what connect us to this human experience. And if they're not flowing, neither is our life. Most of us, and myself included, spend a whole lot of time on our upper chakras. Let's face it, we all want to open our third eye. We want to be connected to spirit, to our guides, to our team. But this is where the problem stems for many people. Energy flows up from our earth, from our beautiful divine mother. And just as I say that, if you put your attention onto your feet for a moment, I'm going to get your team to help activate your feet chakras. And I'd love for you to intentionally send the energy out of your body down toward the earth. And I'm going to ask that you join me in bringing light to you now, simply by saying, I bring light to me now, and breathe in, allowing that energy from the earth to come up into you. Energy hygiene, number one hack. I send all of energy that is not mine back to where it belongs and breathe out. And I bring back all of my energy to myself now and breathe all of you back. You might have to do this a few times, because I found a lot of my clients don't recognize that every human interaction we have, whether it be good or bad, we are constantly giving and receiving energies, constantly taking on other energies and constantly giving ours away. So immaculate hygiene is vital for our health and our well-being. Focusing again now on the fact that energy flows up from our earth. As we bring energy up into our first chakra, our root chakra, This is where our survival instincts are honed. This is incredibly important if you are experiencing hardship and scarcity and lack in your life. Your root chakra is quite possibly, I don't like to use the word blocked because I don't think it's ever blocked, but if you imagine a hose and you turn it over and you kink the hose to stop the flow, that's what happens when our energy centers are blocked, or what's a better word? Blocked is the word. So when we open and let that hose go a little bit, more and more energy starts to flow. And the more energy that flows through our root chakra can start to flow up into our sacral chakra, which is where our sweet things in life lie, our ability to feel joy, to hold joy, to have the beautiful, beautiful experiences in life. Again, if that energy center has closed down, the energy stays there. Very little can flow on up to the next important portal, which is our solar plexus. Our solar plexus is the home of our personal power. And if we've been knocked down, beaten down by life, there's a fair chance your solar plexus chakra, which is the why me's, the poor me's, get locked down as well. These three energy centers are connected to our beautiful Divine Mother, and our fuel comes from the earth. And when we get these all up and running and flowing, our human experience, which is tethered to these three energies,
Can you keep your video on? Can we keep playing? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Can we keep playing Michelle's video?
Oh, sorry. Michelle is playing her own video. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Michelle, can you continue to play your video?
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I'll go back to where it was. My apologies.
No problem.
Reinhardt, I'm a spiritual coach of to come to life, because we are energy beings here having a human experience. Having immaculate energy hygiene and
just
running
skip
your
forward a little
energy,
bit. I think
that you allow the energy to come in and flow from the earth, you will feel a wave of love. Tune in to any soreness or pain that you're feeling in your body, because your energy centers, if they are blocked and they can become stagnant, can then turn into physical symptoms. For example, lower back pain is obviously that sacral root chakra, which is directly correlated to our feelings of not being safe, not feeling secure, not trusting that the universe has got our back. So let me take you through these ones. Keeping your energy center clean and flowing by exercising immaculate energy hygiene. So as we breathe up into the root chakra, repeat the affirmation, and you can place your hand on your pelvic area, lower pelvis, and you repeat the affirmation, I am grounded, safe and strong. Breathe into that area. And as you breathe out, breathe any blockages back down to the earth. Please join me. Breathing up from the earth into the sacral, just below your belly button. Repeating to yourself or out loud, even better, I am the creator of my reality. Breathe out any resistance to that. Breathing up again from the earth, up into your solar plexus, up under your rib cage. I am capable. I am powerful. I am strong. Breathe out any resistance. Depending on how you're feeling, you may need to do this several times. As we get up to the heart, we bridge the lower energy centers with our spiritual centers. So literally, earth is met with heaven right at our heart space. When we breathe into our heart, which is a beautiful magnet for all of our intentions, our feelings, our vibrations and our thoughts, because as you know, the universe doesn't speak English, it speaks frequencies. It responds to our feelings. So the more loving and joyful and happy we are, the more love, joy and happiness we receive into our lives. As we breathe up into the heart, I love repeating, love flows endlessly to and through me. I am whole. Breathing out any resistance. We're now moving on up to our throat chakra, which is our center of our communication. Breathing in, I speak my truth. At this point, I breathe out through my mouth out, rather than sending it back down to the earth, although it will be drawn down there, any resistance. Breathing on up now to the third eye. I see clearly. Remembering here at this point, if you feel blocked spiritually, what we focus on grows. So by repeating, I see clearly, my communication is open and flowing, we're literally programming that into our bodies, our mind and our souls. And the universe, we're all connected. We are one. As we breathe up again from the earth, we can come through all these beautiful chakras. Coming up, I literally open the crown chakra. It's like a beautiful lotus, 1,000-petaled lotus. I am connected. Now your energy can flow all the way up through your human, right up to the heavens. And it flows out like a torus, right down around through your auric field like a beautiful waterfall of light, clearing your energy centers, your aura, the lot. Once we do these a few times in the morning, effectively we're sending all of our energies back to those who have knowingly or unknowingly connected to us throughout our day, our sleep, if we're traveling off goodness knows where during the night. And obviously we're drawing all of our energy back to ourselves. Our intention is our power. Our connectedness is our strength. Our heart is our magnet. When we keep our vessel clear and clean and pure of our own energies within our own portal of light, it allows all of our team to be more present with us as well. What we focus on grows. If you intend to have a beautiful, clear energy portal, things will shift phenomenally in your life. There is so much more that I would love to share with you, but I want you to know wholeheartedly that your body, if it is sore, stiff, tired, if you are sick and tired, clear your energies. Allow these energy centers to awaken within. Chakra dancing is a beautiful way to do this if you haven't done that already. Work with the flow of the earth energies. Consciously connect to and awaken your energy centers, and your human experience will be anchored in the now, which is our most precious gift of time. I wish you love, I wish you light and peace and so much joy. Namaste, beautiful soul. Enjoy the rest of your experience with the world united.
Thank you, Michelle. I just joined along with that and I'm feeling really, really calm. Even my voice is sounding more grounded.
Feeling all smushy.
Yes.
You're very
So much
welcome.
gratitude for leading us through that. And so now I get a chance to do a little intimate heart-to-heart with you. I would like to ask a couple of questions, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Fire away, Nancy.
Yeah. So our topic for today is science and spirituality. And if you look on the face of it, they both seem very paradoxical. Science demystifies everything. It explains everything. It tries to resolve the mysteries. It's objective. Then when you think about spirituality, you're going deep into the mysteries. It's a very subjective experience. And I know you bring it together in your work. Can you share a little bit about how you integrate science and spirituality in your work?
I can. It's very interesting because when I'm working and speaking, all of the science goes away and the heart comes to life and my feelings are on the periphery of everything. It is very important that we understand that it's time for us to learn who we really are. And most of us are well and truly on this journey because our earth is awake, alive and thriving, and we are being moved into our own truth. The spirituality has always been there in terms of the quantum physics and the quantum flow, and we're now learning how to quantum jump. One of the beautiful things I do with the modality of well-point hypnosis is invite through a process the client's higher self to come forward and answer my client's questions. And it's incredibly profound because it is that part of the session is recorded. And you can't unhear your higher self telling you how incredibly special you are, how incredibly magnificent you are, how incredible your contribution to mankind, to unity consciousness is. You can't unhear that. So it satisfies the brain and it allows the soul to thrive. without the interruption and the interference of our belief patterns and habits. And I know a lot of people that I work predominantly with the earlier awakeners, those that are very confused, that are very lost, that have believed everything that they've been told, and to this point where they know that there must be more. So it's important to satisfy the scientific part of their mind, and also to allow the heart to fully thrive and come alive. And when you connect the two, when you allow the mind to drop into the heart, it's I often use the analogy of driving a car for forever until we awaken. The mind has been driving. The heart has been possibly in the back seat, and the soul has been in the boot. And until we allow that, the mind in its ultimate wisdom and beauty, and there's no judgment here, it has done a magnificent job to keep us safe, to get us here. But until we allow to share the driving and allow the fact that the heart and the soul are what and who we are before we come into this human, and who it will be as we transition, and you know, allow the mind to perceive and conceive that it may not know everything, that's when the game starts. But it is important, in coming back to your questions, very important that all be satisfied so that there is unity within. Because until there's unity within, there cannot be unity outside, with outside of us. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes. And I think I get it, that, you know, that integration has to happen. It happens really at the heart. And, you know, and that's how we, you know, and no matter what you do, you got to bring the soul, because otherwise you're just working from your limiting beliefs and patterns. And
there's nothing wrong with that, because that is what we are led to believe. Yes. However, we are now, fortunately, with movements like this, we're now finding our tribes, we're finding our truth, we're finding our peace, and we're finding our purpose. And when we connect in with others that are on that journey, we just explode. We step fully into everything. And I firmly believe that every one of us holds a piece of a puzzle that fits into the complete picture. And until we find that beauty in every single one of us, our puzzle will not be complete.
That's true. We complete each other. So beautifully put.
We certainly do.
So beautifully put, Michelle. Michelle, you know, so everyone wants to find their unique potential, you know, because I think you have low esteem, and on the other end, you know, there is unique potential. Like, if you know what is your unique potential, you can never have low esteem. I feel that people who have low esteem, you know, you really haven't known what is their unique potential. So as you go on this journey and you introduce people to their higher selves, you know, to know who they really, really are, how should people listening to us right now, what is the first step you need to do to uncover your unique potential? Because I know that age is no bar. We are all figuring out, we're all trying to find out what is the purpose and what is our uniqueness. And I see that at every age now. Earlier, you know, you would find young people and you would ask them, what do you want to do? But it is no longer true only for them. It is true at every age. We are constantly trying to find what makes us unique. How do we go on that journey?
Life gives us clues. And at our points where we are at our most joyful and our happiest is when we're on track. When we pay attention to what our peers and our people come to us for advice on, That is that part of us that they see that we can't. So when we pay attention to our energy, our heightened energy, our joy, our happiness, and we listen and tune into those moments in our lives, we have the clues that we need. And equally, the toughest times in our lives, most often and almost always become that which we need to be teaching. Because we've done it the hard way.
Sentence again, Michelle. Can you say that last sentence again?
When people say that, my team feed me what to say. And when people say, "What did you say?" It's like, I have no idea.
Whatever needs to come, yes.
So the toughest times in our lives,
yes,
are most often what we have overcome. Our adversities are what our soul lessons have been, and that is what in turn we are perfect at teaching others.
Okay. Wow.
Many things that have happened for me, because nothing ever happens to us, it's all happening for us, have become my greatest blessings.
Yes.
Yes.
Michelle, that is such a clear picture that you have put together. You know, we follow our joy, right? We find the places that give us most joyful. That is one piece. But there's so much we don't see. We have our own blind spots. I think we have big blind spots to our own potential. And you said, you listen to others, take their input, involve them. And then finally, the lessons, your toughest times, the lessons you really have learned, that you have really known. And I think these three parts really just give us such a wonderful way to get started on this journey. Thank you so much, Michelle.
It's my pleasure. As I said in my presentation, the universe doesn't speak English, it speaks frequencies. And the higher we vibrate, when we become a magnet for that frequency. So it's important when we're focusing on or not focusing on life, we just let life be, but we follow our joy, and we always try and recircuit anytime we slide, bring ourselves back up by focusing on our positive things. And just one last thing, 90% of the people that I speak with have no clue what they want in their lives. And the universe is our humble servant. And if we don't put our order in, it can't bring us what we deeply desire. And there is no limit to our ability to have everything. We're here, it's our birthright. So I would love to just suggest that people spend as much time visualizing, imagining, feeling into the future of their dreams as they do programming their new smartphones.
That is so beautiful, Michelle. Michelle, when you say that universe speaks in frequencies and and life will show us, do you mean synchronicities? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I do. So if the frequency of love and joy are the top of the tree, when we take ourselves into those feelings of love and joy, and for those that aren't feeling that, the easiest way for me to go is to think of the laugh of a child, the pureness of a joy that instantly elevates my frequency up to that vibration. When we're at that vibrational frequency, that's the time to put forward our manifestations, our desires and our dreams.
I see.
Okay, because that's what we will receive in return. Often, most people wish and pray when they're at their lowest points, which is
Right.
a low vibrational frequency, which means they're going to get more of that. So effectively, they getting more of what they don't want and less of what they do want, simply because they haven't made that vibrational shift.
That is an amazing insight.
You've got to shift first. I always say, throw the energy forward first and the rest will catch up with you. It's like a fireball.
And then you just meet it. That is so amazing, Michelle. Thank you for giving us such a clear path to our unique potential and how to awaken our energy within. Thank you, Michelle.
My pleasure, Nancy. Thank you for having me.
Can we play the musical interlude?
Yeah, sure, Mansi. Just give me a second.
Hello. So we don't have speakers here. Should we close this track? And should I move to track 2?
Oh, can we just wait for a minute, Mansi?
Sure.
Yeah.
Chinmay,
ఒక్క నిమిషం తను ఒక్క నిమిషం. యా మాన్సి.
so should I leave? Can I leave this track?
Just like can we just wait for 5 minutes? There's little discussion going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. No problem.
Hello, Mansi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I think we can close this track, Mansi. We will move. You move on to track 2 now, and take over from there. Yeah, you will understand everything.
Okay, Dr. Yugandhar.
Yeah, Chinmay will be helping you.